Good evening. I am Michael Young, and this is Insurance Land News. Our top and only story tonight is an alarming report that some insurance adjusters and their outside counsel are improperly paraphrasing insurance policy language in their coverage opinion, declination, and reservation of rights letters. The impact of improperly paraphrasing policy language is not always immediately clear, but is usually not good. And by not good, I mean bad. Not necessarily Titanic bad, more like Gilligan's Island bad. For more on this development, let's go to our Insurance Land News correspondent, Mike Young, who's on the scene. Mike, what is it like out there? Thanks, Michael. I'm currently on site at an undisclosed insurance company, and I've been asking around about this, improper paraphrasing of policy language phenomenon that you're talking about. And I will tell you, it's not been easy to get people to talk about this. But here's a little bit of what I've been hearing, and here's an example of what I learned. Take a look at the screen. Here is the standard insuring agreement in coverage A of a commercial general liability form. The insuring agreement says, quote, "We will pay those sums that the insured becomes legally obligated to pay as damages because of bodily injury or property damage to which this insurance applies." However, sometimes that policy language is incorrectly paraphrased in the following ways, such as the policy covers property damage, the policy covers damages for property damage, or the policy covers damages arising out of property damage. The first one leaves out the word damages. The second one references damages for property damage instead of because of property damage. And the last one introduces the phrase arising out of that is nowhere to be found in the insuring agreement at all. All three of these paraphrases are incorrect and arguably change the meaning of the insuring agreement. Are we back? We're back. Okay. What the experts tell us is that improperly paraphrasing policy language can leave carriers open to the argument that they're misrepresenting the terms of the contract. Although these incorrect paraphrases are almost certainly unintentional, that's not a road you want to go down. We've also learned that the experts are telling us that these incorrect paraphrases arguably may serve as admissions as to what the policy means, which could result sometimes in an unintentional broadening of coverage in some instances. It's difficult to defend policy language the way it's written in our courts, the experts tell us, and it gets even tougher when we start making up language that does not exist. So that's what we're hearing here at this undisclosed insurance company. Also, why can't that guy just sit still and sit down? Anyway, Michael, back to you in the studio. Thank you for that excellent report, Mike. It is very important that we all try to remember to use the insurance policy language in our correspondence exactly the way that it is written in the insurance policy. In fact, there is no shame in copying the language from the policy directly into our correspondence. Control-C and Control-V are our friends, everyone. Indeed, guarding against the improper paraphrasing of insurance policy language in our coverage correspondence is definitely something we should all put on our New Year's resolution list this year. Or, to put it another way, be careful out there. But I guess that's also another way to paraphrase. Anyway, that does it for this evening's edition of Insurance Land News. Until next time, remember, the duty to defend is always broader than the duty to indemnify. Nice job, everyone. Nice job. Sharp broadcast. Sharp broadcast.